Hello and welcome to this tutorial on the Events Calendar 3 for PHP 5.3 plugin for WordPress. Okay, I'm going to do this tutorial as though you've already installed it and activated it, because right now I'm sure that most of you know how to install and activate a plugin. It's quite simple. If you're not sure, let me know, send me a message and I'll create a tutorial on how to do that. Okay, so once you've installed the plugin, you need to create a post category. So to do this, you go to Posts, Categories, wait for it to load, and then create a category in the name. So for this example, I'm just going to call it Example Category. Slug you can leave blank. Parents you don't need to bother with, and if you want to give it a description you can just put Events Calendar, just so you know exactly what the category is for. Okay, and you'll see there we are, Example Category. So we've created that category. What we need to do next is go to Settings, then when we're in Settings, find Event Calendar, click it. Okay, so here we are. The reason we need to create a category is because here you need to select which one you want to use. So as we created Example Category, we'll use Example Category, and any posts you create will then be set into this category for your calendar. So that's why we created it. Next, you can see that you've got varying options. Show schedule within the post. Here I've chosen to. You can either show it or hide it. Show events as blog entries. So events are normal posts, like a normal blog post, or you can keep them separate. In this case, again, I'm keeping it separate. Change your time zone depending where you're from. It can be anywhere in the world, as you can see here. Again, I'm in London, as you may recognise my accent. It's not quite Cockney, I'm Scouser, but I'm English. Okay, and the calendar, number of months you want to show, it's self-explanatory really. I won't go through them all because I'll bore you to death. So once you're done, save the changes. Just wait for it to load. There we go. Okay, so what we need to do now to create an event, we need to click in a post, add new. So create an event. Here we go. Okay, so again, as an example, I'll just call it Example Event. So this will be the title that will be seen in your calendar, so it can be whatever you want it to be. We'll leave it like that, and we need a description. So here, description of the events you'll be conducting can be as long as you like or short. You can add pictures, videos, audio, whatever you like. Whoops, whatever you like, just like a normal blog post. Okay, so I'm not adding any pictures, I just give you an example of what to do. So if you find further down, you've got discussion. I'm going to take them off because I don't really like comments on things or trackbacks, just preference. Here we have the event editor. You'll have this in yours, depending on what plugins you've got. You'll find this somewhere at the bottom of the post. So what you need to do now is just press the plus button, and here you see you've got the time, the start and the end. So what I'll do, I'll click here and you can see today's the 6th of May. Okay, so we're going to have an event on, let's say, the 17th, and the time will be when it starts. Don't go left, let's hold shift, click it a few times, and we'll set it for about 11 o'clock. And when do we want to finish? We'll have finished the same day, so we'll have a 3 hour, no, let's say 5 o'clock, make it fairly long. Okay, and you do have the option for all day if it is an all day event, that's up to you. Okay, so now we're done. That's an SEO plugin, but we're not going to talk about that right now. You can see here in your categories, the example category is already ticked. That's because it's linked to the calendar, so you can't actually select it. See, it's got faded out. So once we're done, just click publish, and then your event is added to your calendar. Okay, so I'm going to show you now exactly how the calendar will look once you've added the event. So go to workshops here. I can see here we have the widget in the sidebar, and you can see there number 17, it's red, and there we are, example event at 11 o'clock. I hope this has been really useful for you. If you have any information you need or any more help, just get in touch. I'll be glad to help. Have a good day.